Hello and welcome to Healthy Livin International. I'm Rita, personal coach, licensed hypnotherapist, founder of Healthy Livin International. And here on our website and YouTube channel, we discuss proven ways of how we help ourselves to evolve into healthier versions of ourselves, whether it is becoming healthier mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and even financially. In today's session in our series, Health Interviews and Healthy Interviews with our Health Guru, we have here Vijayeta Puri. All right, Vijaya, we're so happy to have you. She has about 10 years as a yoga practitioner, and she's also a yoga instructor. And during the course of the sessions, she's taught students from all walks of life, right? From people from various fitness levels, people from various ages and backgrounds. And she's also affectionately known by her students and her clients as V. All right, so Vijaya, thank you so much for making the effort and the time to grace us with your insights.
Thank you for having me. I mean, that was a wonderful introduction.
All right. Yeah, so okay, let's kickstart with your first question. Can you share with us, V, what made you actually gravitate, towards yoga and this particular type or brand of yoga that you teach? Is there a personal story or like a personal angle you like to share with us?
Yeah, so I actually just stumbled across yoga when I came back from university. I went back home to my hometown, India. And this was around 2011. My friends were actually going for a yoga class. So I decided to go with them. But at that time, I was only getting into yoga just for just keeping fit, just, keeping my physical level um, stable and, feeling good and stuff. But then I moved cities. In 2013, I moved to a city and yeah, so I was studying and working there and, I was living alone. So it was kind of, my life just felt a little hectic and with the food and not eating properly, not eating on time, that really took it took a toll on my health. And I just I because I already have like a weak digestive system, so it affected my health really badly. So
Okay.
that's when I decided to go back home and focus on my health and focus on
Mm.
myself and my well-being. So that's when I went to Bangalore, and then I started getting in deeper into yoga. I started learning and also practicing Raj Yoga, that it deals with more the energy side of yoga, the mental aspects, not just the physical and the postures. And yeah, so I started experiencing my health got started getting better, and it helped me a lot with my digestive system.
Okay.
So then obviously how
Wonderful.
your stomach is just connected to a lot of things. So you start feeling better, and that's when I decided. A few years later, I decided why not also teach other people and also share the knowledge with them.
Wonderful, wonderful. So your experience made you not only better, and so you want to share that with others. That's really nice of you. That's really good. Yeah, based on
Yeah.
your experience, perhaps you would like to let us know, in your opinion, what do you think are the top three benefits anyone can immediately benefit from the kind of yoga that you teach?
Yeah. So I think that the top three, the first and foremost thing, you will actually find that you'll feel a lot more energetic. You'll feel a lot more, you feel like you have a lot more energy. I'm
Okay.
sure everybody everybody can relate to this, how sometimes you wake up in the morning and you don't feel like waking up. You're just I want that extra 10 minutes of sleep or half an hour of sleep. But but you'll notice, just by doing a few rounds of sun salutation, surya namaskar in the morning, you'll feel how much energy you have, you know, like how light your body feels, all that ache and pains that you may have while sleeping, you know, that goes away. And it'll just yeah, it'll just, you know, you'll feel a lot more energetic throughout the day. And yeah, and the second thing I think that you'll definitely feel after doing a session, or you know, doing a yoga class or meditation or anything, um, yeah, you'll definitely notice that that your mood will change, you know, like because like yoga or any exercise, you know, it releases that, you know, feel good hormones, that endorphins. So you'll notice how like instantly you feel a lot more like happier, and you know, like you feel like you're in a good mood. And yeah, so that's that's the second thing. And the third thing is you feel like you have a lot more mental clarity, you know, like a lot more awareness will sink. You'll feel a lot more awareness, like it'll just feel like a light has been, you know, switched on in your head.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's I think the three most the three like basic benefits that you feel after doing a yoga class or doing meditation or any of that
Wonderful. So,
practices. Yeah,
yeah, great. So it's like you, I guess, just to summarize what you said, I think you said that you can have a lot more energy. And I do believe in that because I think I joined you in one of your sessions, your yoga
yeah,
sessions.
you're
It,
really good at
I really felt at the end of it, right? It's like after all the stretching and the movements, yeah, there was this, you feel a lot lighter, and energetic. Definitely, that one I totally agree. Immediately. And then, of course, you said that the mood becomes better, right? Somehow you just feel a lot
much
better in
better
your mood.
because like because
Yes,
different things are affecting, you know, like it's connected to your breath, is connected to your mood and your emotions and how you feel. So just by changing that,
wow,
um,
yes,
changing the patterns of your breathing can also make you feel really good.
yes, right. And then the last one was the mental clarity that you get, quite
Yeah,
immediately
like you
after
know,
that. Yeah.
yeah, like a lot of times, you know, we as humans, you know, we have a lot of we create a lot of things in our head, you know, like you
Yes.
know, illusions and
Yes. It
yeah,
clears
so
that in some sense. It
here's
does,
that.
right?
And then
Yeah.
you know, you start seeing life the way it is. You start seeing the bigger picture.
Mm.
So
Okay, that's great. That's great. So that's the immediate benefits. Now, what about the long-term benefits? Now, personally, for yourself, what is one personal long-term benefit you yourself have gleaned from this practice?
yeah, so I think personally, the things that I like, I mean, what I felt
Mm-hmm.
um, basically is like I feel my behavior and my, you know, thought patterns towards life has changed. And yeah, that has changed. Like I stopped focusing on, like before I used to obsess on the small things, you know, that used to affect me and used to bring my energy down. But now it's, you know, it's much more easier to look past all of that and just move on, like move on to the next thing. So that's one of the, like your thought patterns changes, the way you behave and the way you um, when situation comes, you know,
Mm,
like a bad situation comes towards you, you know how to handle it, you know how, you know, you're more in control of your mind. And
yeah.
you know, that helps a lot. So
Yeah, okay, great. Because I think a lot of people can relate to that because I think sometimes we tend to overthink. I think there's a fine line between overthinking, over worrying, and insightful introspection. So the fact that you, after years of doing yoga, personally find that you can detach from that quite easily. I
yes,
think it's
yes,
wonderful.
yeah,
It's wonderful because I think a lot of people can relate to that.
yeah. And
I personally
I
can,
think yeah, we
and
all
yeah,
have that ability actually, but you
yeah,
know, sometimes we just need that little bit of help, that push.
yeah.
And you know, these are ancient practices that are there for us to like make use of.
Great,
So
wonderful. Yeah, thank you. Now, many of the terms and the poses done in yoga tend to be perhaps Indian or Sanskrit in origin. Now, how would you talk to someone who would be like pretty keen, pretty interested in learning yoga, but perhaps they could be a little bit apprehensive about the religious aspects of it. Now, is there any kind of like misconceptions you would like to clarify here?
Yeah. So yeah, I have got a lot of like a few people actually have come to me like saying
Okay.
that like that my religion is something else, so I can't so I don't want to like practice yoga
Mm-hmm.
or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about it, like yoga just what does yoga do? Like it just makes you happier, it makes you more loving, it makes you more energized. So which religion actually is against that? Like I think all religion want
Mm-hmm.
that, all religion want you to feel more free. And so yeah, so yoga, I mean it does, I mean it is conceived in India, like it's conceived by the Hindu Vedic, ancient Hindu Vedic culture, but it's not fixed on any theories or ideologies. Like it doesn't tell you like, oh, you need to pray to this or you need to pray to that. Like it's just there for you. It's just there for everybody to use, and it's only there to benefit, just to better, just for the betterment of your life, and your well-being. So I don't think any religion is against that
Mm-hmm. That's
concept,
right.
right? Every
Yeah,
religion wants
that's
you to
right.
be happy and wants you to
Yeah.
be loving and compassionate. So I think it's yoga is universal.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's so
Yeah.
good that this myth has been clarified because, yeah, sometimes, I hear people saying, why are you doing yoga? You're a Christian, but actually, yeah, it's universal, right? So, yeah, thank you so
Yeah.
much for clarifying that.
Everybody can use it and enjoy it. I mean, it's there for everyone to use.
Okay, great. Yeah. Can you share with us now, based on your students, students that have been coming to you, your clients who've been coming to you for your yoga sessions, perhaps maybe just one or two results that your students have revealed to you personally, after taking sessions with them. Can you perhaps just candidly just share one or two with us?
I think majority of majority of people that come to like the class, I think they say that they feel good. But
Okay.
I think there's like one instant where I had a student who came, and like she was going through some personal problems, with the relationships, and so yeah, so when she did, I made her do a certain pose, which helps open up the chest area where your heart is connected. So while
Okay.
doing that pose, I think she got a little emotional, obviously, because I think certain blockages in that area, like in the heart area, has been released.
Okay.
So I think that's one of my most and then she said she felt really good after. So I think
Wonderful.
yeah, that made like, that's one of the instances where like it makes me feel good also to
Yes.
see that other people are also
Yes.
able to enjoy it, in that sense, and also like benefit from it. So
That's
yeah,
great. That's great.
I
Thank
think
you. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay.
So it not only helps you like, physically, it not only helps you tone your body. I mean, that's one of the reasons. Like obviously you'll get more flexible and all of that, but I think a lot of it has to do with the mental aspects of it,
Okay.
also.
All right.
So
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. So mentally also and emotionally, I guess certain
Emotion-
blockages get freed up, right? And
yeah,
I
it
guess
gets
you become more open, more aware of perhaps some internal conflict, if there's any that that gets
yeah, you get
surfaced
deeper.
out, right?
Once you get deeper in
Yeah.
your practice, you become more aware of what's uh of your emotions and what you're feeling and stuff like that.
Wonderful. Okay, great. Would you mind sharing maybe one or two of your yoga postures, poses, that can practically help our viewers, like if they're stressed, what is like one or two that they can just quickly pick up and do, that could help them? Uh, would you
Yeah.
mind sharing it with us?
Yeah. So I think a lot of people, like, those that, are, busy working and stuff, and a
Okay.
lot of them who are sitting in front of the computer. And yeah, I think there are a few poses that you can do. I think it's very good to take a few breaks and just do this poses. So it helps like your body just release any like tension. So the
Okay.
first thing you can do is just like, like just shake your hand like this.
Okay. All right. We're doing that too. Okay.
So,
All right.
just doing a little bit of this and
Okay.
then just a little bit of tapping. So just awakening your cells. If you're feeling tired, this will help awaken, or like, if you feel like you're so engrossed into something, um, the tapping actually helps make you
Okay.
come back to the moment.
Okay.
And then there's some eye exercises, like you can rotate. Sometimes staring into a screen can sometimes strain your eyes.
Yeah, we
So
can
just,
relate, right, with Zoom
yeah.
nowadays, and with most of us having to look at screens because of the COVID. That's great. Show us. Show us. Yes.
So just like bringing your eyes, so not moving your head, bringing your eyes up towards the ceiling. Then, so inhaling when you come up, and then exhale, bring your eyes down towards the floor. Doing this a few times. Make sure that your movement of the eyes is connected to your breathing. And then you can go from side to side. So looking towards the right, and then coming to the center, and then looking towards the left. So doing this a few times. And then rotations of your eyes. So looking up first, inhale, and then rotate to the right, slowly come down, and then rotating to the left and come up. Okay, doing this a few times, and then you can do this on the other side.
Okay.
So that will really help with your eyes, any strain that will help release that, tension. And then there are a few twisting, like you can also, like a lot of you will have like a back rest on, like when you're sitting on your chair. So you can just hold the back rest and just twist your body to
I'm
the
going to
side.
do this as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then come back to center. That will help release the spine.
Okay. Great. Yeah. Already feel the stretch. Yes.
Yeah. So you're just doing a little bit of this. So don't push yourself too much. Just do as much as you can.
Okay.
And
Great.
this will just help release any, like, sitting on a chair for so long, that will help just release any tension there also. And then another one you can, so this is with your right arm over your head, and then your left arm underneath, and you can interlock your fingers here.
Okay.
Trying to keep your back straight. And then you can inhale, exhale, and bend forward. So having,
Wow.
yes, bend forward. So so this helps keep your back straight. And then at the same time, you're going down and just creating that flexibility in your spine as well. Then you can switch your arms and do it on the other, switching your arms and then doing the same thing.
Okay. I
So
noticed that.
you,
Yeah. I noticed that to my right, I can actually touch it.
so
But when I turn to the left, I can't touch it. My fingers don't meet.
So
Why
some
is that
people
so?
might be flexible on one side and some might be.
Okay.
So just try reaching for it,
Okay.
and just, even if you can't touch, you can't interlock your fingers, you can just place it there and just come down.
Wonderful, great. So you become very aware of your body, which is great, because I think a lot of the time we are always in our mind. We're very cerebral people, especially in developed countries. We think, we engage, and so here you actually are more in touch with your body, which is actually quite freeing as well. Yeah, great. I asked for 2 tips, and she gave us so many. She's such a generous person, so we could use these tips. Thank you.
And if you notice, it only takes like what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, that's right. And you actually feel lighter, a bit more lax, when you do that, actually.
Yeah, and then when you actually get back to your work, you'll be more focused and more centered there.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for those wonderful tips. Okay, the last part, is there anything you'd like to share with us, like a new product line or a book, that you're working on, that you would like to share with our Healthy Living community?
Yeah. So actually, I'm working on these food products, protein, like protein snacks. So it's actually an extension of like our yoga brand, just to promote, you know, more like a healthy way of eating and a healthy way.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, you just passed that to me. Okay, great. Let me see whether I can share that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see
So
it?
basically, we're doing different products like nut butters, protein balls, which
Okay.
is all like gluten free, sugar, not processed, sugar free, and it's also vegan and completely natural. So just to promote
Wonderful.
like the whole natural way, the yogic way of eating, you know, the yogic way of
Okay.
where you need, um,
Okay,
yeah.
so
So
it's like, oh, wonderful. It's round balls, right? Yeah,
these are
yeah.
protein balls, you know, made with nuts, made with different kind, and using all natural sugars like dates or like, you know, dried blueberries or cranberries, and sometimes using coconut sugar, which has a very low GI. So yeah, it's good for those. I mean, for anyone who wants to live a more healthier uh,
Wonderful.
life and be more conscious of their eating habits.
Right. And sorry, I wanted to say you created these yourself. It's like
Yeah,
it's
so
very
these are all,
creative and it looks so healthy, you know, with natural
yeah,
products.
it's all homemade. That's the thing. It's all homemade.
Okay.
So when things are homemade, it's you know, it's preservative free. You know, it's not like what you get in the stores where it's filled with preservatives and additives. So it's
That's
all, and it's
right.
made fresh, completely like fresh.
Yeah, good, wonderful. And okay, the one I
And
love the packaging. Wow.
we're also adding more products in. You know, just, you know, all related to nuts, and you know how like, because I mean, if you're doing yoga, like a lot of
Mhm.
people nowadays tend to be vegetarian, and also, you know, you're always looking for ways to get more protein. So nuts are also very high in protein in that sense.
Okay,
So,
wonderful. Yeah, I love this.
so
I
yeah,
love
these
even
are,
the design. You're very creative. I love the design, you know, and the way you
yeah,
package it. Oh, yeah, wonderful. That's right. Thank you so much. I think, yeah, your link, right? You can actually get
yes,
these healthy, healthy protein bites, and I think a lot more products on her website. And you can find it on Carousel. I'll put the link down below, and also
yeah.
on
It's fairly new. We just
Instagram,
started
right?
working on this, so our website is not up yet. But yeah,
Right.
all our products, you can find it on Carousel,
Okay.
and we deliver to all places in Singapore.
Wonderful, wonderful. I was just like, you know, peeping through it. You even sell nice bracelets, very colorful ones. It's so
Yeah, so
lovely. It's like I was like, okay, I'm going to ask her how much it is, and you know, it looks so pretty. Did you design that? This thought process, did you design it? And did you come
no,
up
so
with these?
I actually do want to get into, you know, like into accessories, and
Oh,
but that was just something I was trying out. But I
okay.
mean, it's just something fun I wanted to put out there. It actually looks good with your. I'm actually wearing them now also.
Wow.
It
Okay,
actually looks
great.
good with your like sporty, like your yoga attire, and
Okay.
sporty, you know, and it's just fun and summery and colorful. So
Yeah. Could you
yeah,
put it
I
closer to the screen so that we can see it? Oh, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It looks nice.
so
Yeah.
these ones,
Yes, it's
the
not
blue
very
ones.
trendy. And then you can like, you know, yeah, you can, it's so easy to match for
Yeah,
anything, something
you can match.
casual or even something
It's
formal,
actually
right?
like, it's actually nice when you're like trying to stack
Yeah.
with different bracelets and stuff.
Yeah. So yoga
Just adding
teacher with
more
a cool look. Yeah, I like that. Yoga teacher with a cool look, you know, and doing yoga with a cool look. That's so nice. Okay. Thank you so much for making the time to share and be so generous with your tips and the practical tips that we all can use. And now we're a bit more enlightened that we have a more holistic perspective of yoga and you know doing it, you know, and of yeah, and all the benefits that we can glean from it. So thank you so much. I placed these product lines at the
Really fun.
bottom. All right, I placed these product line at the bottom. So do check it out and do take advantage of the great products and the promotional discounts that are also available during this period. So V, thank you so much for coming, and we really appreciate the time and all the wonderful insights
Thank you
you've
so
shared with
much.
us. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you,
bye
Rita.
everyone, take care. All right, bye bye, bye bye.